Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Lisa Huber, and you're listening to the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, where we bring spiritual and metaphysical awareness from the heart to the public. And it's my pleasure today to introduce my very dear friend, Hajnal Anyacska, and she is, excuse me, a shamanic practitioner, a spiritual mentor, intuitive artist, and spiritual intuitive. And she's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. Welcome, Hajnal.
Thank you so much for having me, Lisa. And thank you, everyone, for being here today.
I'm going to just run this across. You have butterflies behind you. They're beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Butterflies.
We're all going through transformation right now on a collective level, so I thought it was fitting to have that in the background.
Seriously, that's very appropriate. Sending you guys invites. I just want to check our feed and make sure that we're going live on our Facebook group. Let me just check. Oh, welcome, Stephanie. I see you. And I'd like to welcome in Michaela, Julia, Erin, welcome. And Darshita, I just sent you an invite, honey. Thank you so much for joining us. And Mary Lou, I sent you an invite. And just to reset the room, I'm Lisa with the Divine I Am, but you're listening to Hajnal Anyacska. She's live now in Clubhouse and on Facebook. We will be going May 1st live on YouTube. So I put that link up there if you haven't subscribed. Highly recommend checking out. And take it away, Hajnal. I don't know if you wanted to say anything.
Yes, actually, I have a few insights before we get started. So it was important for me today to start out our session with talking about kindness. And the reason why I wore this shirt today is because one of my old coworkers, when I was juicing at a local restaurant, she had gone through such a tremendously hard time. She had been in and out of abusive situations, and it was always an uphill battle for her in terms of staying happy, staying kind. She actually passed away a few months ago. I just wanted to actually have that be a reminder for today's session that no matter what you are going through, no matter what struggles and challenges, if you can remember to keep your heart open and remember to be kind to yourself as well as other people, then we can help others realize that is a place for love to be here in this world and not fear and hatred. So I wanted to start out with that message, which is, I guess, is a big whammy there.
That's beautiful. I noticed your shirt right away too, guys, for those of you that can't see it. Be kind, be kind, be kind. Yes. Beautiful.
Yes. And very, very much important to be kind to yourself. I know that a lot of us are going through a lot right now in the collective, emotionally, especially, as well as releasing patterns and people and dynamics that are not healthy. So this is just a reminder that this is incredibly important for everyone here and on the replay and in the world. So thank you for listening to that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you into a little bit of a meditative space. I had an interaction this morning while sitting on a bench in my front yard with the honeybees and the dandelions. And they told me that we are really needing to understand how grateful we should be for the beautiful things around us. Sometimes we can put a veil on the beauty that is in front of us with the fears and anxieties that are projected. And so Bee and Dandelions wanted me to send you into a meditative space to remember to taste the sweetness of life, especially when you are going through a struggle emotionally as well as physically.
That was beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Anya. I wanted to say when you said that about being, and that also goes with going outside as well. Often now, I know I have to for just to clear my energy out and ground. So thank you so much for sharing that. I love that.
You're so welcome. So I will start by having everyone close their eyes. I'm actually going to use a high frequency bell here, Tibetan bell, to clear the energy. And then I'm going to just send you on a little bit of a meditative journey with the steel drum. And then we'll just have you be in that space. And then after we come out of that, I'll be doing oracle messages. So if everyone would just get nice and comfortable and close your eyes. Find yourself relaxed in a seated or lying down position, and tune into the frequency of your body. Does it feel rigid and tight, or soft and relaxed? As you breathe, try and feel your muscles, your arms, your fingers, your bones, and your blood start to calm down. And now, I want you to see in your mind's eye a cave in front of you. In this cave, you can see amber and golden yellow light. And so you decide to walk towards the cave. As you enter, you can feel the warmth of the soft yellow glow, the golden and amber light that feels comforting to you and invigorating at the same time. And so you decide to walk deeper and deeper into the cave. And as you walk into the main room now, you can now clearly see the honeycomb-shaped pattern all around the room. The warmth amber yellow color. And so you decide to walk to the center and sit down in a cross-legged position. And as you sit down, you close your eyes and you start to hear a soft hum. The hum grows louder and louder until you feel your entire body vibrate with this hum. As you continue to experience this, you start to feel that your body is recalibrating its frequency to the hum, to the vibration. And you realize that this vibration is the collective vibration of all beings on this plane. This, the warmth and gratitude of being interconnected with the birds, the bees, the human beings, all animals and plants. That you are now tuned in to receive communication as well as give communication from a place of oneness for all beings, including yourself. As we work together, we can create everlasting change and love and harmony within this plane. And so you let the vibration and the hum fill your body a little longer. And you almost feel as if you are buzzing now. And whenever you're ready, you decide to stand up and look around the cave and smell now the beautiful nectar of this cave all around you. That you and everything has helped to build. And you can come back here anytime you choose to. And so you decide to walk back out towards the exit of the cave, still buzzing. And as you see the exit, you walk through it. And you start to come back into your body in the room that you were in before this meditation. And so you keep your eyes closed, still feeling this connection and this buzzing in your body. And the warmth and the gratitude for the nectar and the sweetness of life. And when you're ready, you can slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then open your eyes and come back to us here in this lab.
That was beautiful. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, I felt a spiritual tummy tuck in my solar plexus. It was amazing. It just felt like it just pulled it all back in. Wow. And I did ask if you're on the feeds, and don't feel that you have to. If you felt anything at all, Julie said that was beautiful. Thank you. And also, if you're on stage, if you would like to flash your mic and let us know if you felt anything during that. That was just amazing. I've had that spiritual tummy tuck before, but that was like whammy, you know? Let me just, Amy, yes, please go ahead.
Oh, no, I just was wanting to say that I felt stuff, and it was like I felt releasing and all sorts of stuff happening. So it was great. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Stephanie just said, thank you. And Mary Lou said, that was lovely. Still feeling the vibration. Thank you. Oh, that's wonderful. And Lisa said, buzzing.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
I love it. I know. I knew something about the bee. I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
everyone. I just wanted to welcome in real quick before we start. Thank you so very much for joining us, guys. We greatly appreciate you being here. Please feel free to share this out. The more, the merrier. I wanted to welcome in. I noticed we have Julia and Michaela, Christina and Leanna, Yenis, Laura, Nita, and Bahi. Welcome. And Sandra and Mary Lou with us, just joined in Clubhouse. And I see Julie and Kelly and KJ, Lisa, Dee Dee. Oh, thank you so much. And Mary Lou, I see you on there as well. That's wonderful. Yes, we are streaming right now live on our Facebook channel on the Divine I Am Broadcast Network. May 1st, we'll be streaming on YouTube as well. So I put that link up there. I cannot wait. So thank you so much. That was wonderful. And also for replay watchers, please go back to the beginning. There was a beautiful message that Hajnal shared from the bee. That was wonderful. And also, it wasn't just the bee. Wasn't it someone?
The bee and the dandelions.
Yes, I love that. So please be sure if you just joined in, go back to the beginning, guys. It was beautiful. Are you ready?
I am ready. Thank you so much for being a part of this meditation.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Let me go in and check and see, Amy, if you're there. Thank you so much for helping us with our tech. And also, everyone that's in Clubhouse, I still need your permission to record you since this will be on our everything. So I just want to make sure. Amy, are you there?
So I am here.
Hi, honey. Thank you so much for your help. And do we have your permission to record you?
Yes, you do.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you so much for being here, Amy.
Did you wanted to ask them if they?
Oh,
Yep,
sorry. I'm still buzzing myself.
I totally get it.
Amy, did you happen to have a question you'd like me to answer, or would you like some general guidance today?
Just general, thank you.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm actually going to pull for you from the Starseed Oracle. I have pre-shuffled all of these decks just to let you know before the live to help out my thumb here. But I'm just going to do a
Oh my
little.
goodness. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But your thumb and the cards. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I'll
Ooh.
make it work anyways.
Oh. Mm.
Okay, Amy. Oh, I'm hearing I'm hearing resolution. Needs to be a resolution here. Okay. So I pulled 3 cards for you. I got We the Hathors. So interesting because Hathor is one of the goddesses of fertility. And what it symbolizes in my opinion, when it comes to you, is the feeling of needing to actually feel deep love when it comes to someone close to you in your life. There's a feeling here that you didn't have that, or you haven't been able to feel that. And so Spirit is asking you to feel and drink the love that you're able to give yourself. And when it is time, when it is needed for you, the divine will show that deep love through that other person. But right now, this is a message for you to realize that you can experience all the deep love from within yourself. And so there isn't a need from that from another person. We also got You Got the Love was the second card. And this says codependency and boundaries. I'm actually hearing there's an unwillingness to let go of the idea of how you receive love. So what Spirit wants me to say is it might be a good idea for you to re-examine what it means to feel, receive, and give love, because there is a feeling of the past experiences from childhood projecting on whatever your belief of love is now. And Spirit says, there is so much love for you to give and receive. It's just a matter of breaking the chains of that projection so that you can access it. And that will help you with the boundaries and the potential codependent behavior that is attached to that belief system as well. It takes ultimate trust, but the trust should always be first with yourself. And when you do that, the divine will send you that in a person that matches your capacity. So our third card, ironically enough, was Star Brothers, and it says protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And that just basically confirms what I've just said here, and also with the adage that you know deep down inside that you are worthy of more healthy forms of love. But again, it is that trust that you are protected, and so you can open up to that in a different way than you have in the past. And I know, I'm going to throw this out here, I know I've been in similar situations where that love has not been so pure and deep. But you deserve it. So this is your resolution within yourself for that, so that you can elevate how you receive and give love. And that was your message.
Thank you so much. It's everything that I needed to hear right at this moment. So thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Amy. Thanks again for your help with our tech. Appreciate it and always love seeing you in here, honey. Excuse me. For those of you, I'm putting Hajnal's contact information within the comments if you are interested in connecting with her for a one-on-one. And also, again, we are on Facebook. Next time I'll put Facebook. I'm not even thinking straight. But you can contact Hajnal through Facebook. Or you can go to Linktree / and it's HajNalAnyacska. So highly recommend. All right, I just was entering that in for you, honey, in our comments, because we can now chat in the background on Clubhouse, and I want them to know. Send. There we go, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. I wanted to say welcome in. I just noticed that we had, excuse me, let me just clear that. Sorry, guys. I just saw Daniel join us. Welcome. And Carissa, welcome, everyone. I see Ida, and I will send you guys invites. I see your hands up. Thank you so much for joining us. Please feel free to share this room out. We greatly appreciate it. Also, the subscribe up top, our YouTube channel. If you subscribe May 1st, you'll be able to watch us on that YouTube channel as well as talk within this app. And I absolutely am happy to see you all here. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, let me go back into the feeds. We're just grateful you're here, guys. Let me go back in. And I know Stephanie said she would love a reading when we're done.
I would love to give you one, Stephanie.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Would you like a general reading, or is there a specific question that you are interested in?
And I'll look in the feeds for you guys.
Thank you.
She said general.
Okay, great, Stephanie. Okay, so I am actually being called to pull an animal card from the ARC Animal Oracle deck for you. They want me to put that away. Okay. Okay. So 2 cards came out for you, Stephanie. We got the Jaguar, the Queen of Swords. Wow, is all I can say. No, I can say more than that. But the energy I feel in this card is pretty intense. There is a feeling of you going up against. You are going up against potentially family and friends to show your talents. And also, I'm hearing get out of Dodge. So there's a situation that you may have been feeling stuck in. Oh, goodness gracious. That's why I had to stretch before. That you've been feeling bound by for quite some time. And I have the inkling that it has to do with what people thought you were versus who you actually are. So this Jaguar, Queen of Swords, is really you not even facing the truth. You are not the one facing the truth. They are the ones facing your truth in this situation. It doesn't feel like bad or negative in any way. It's just, this is the time that this needs to happen. Enough is enough. And you are needing to use your skills. I'm hearing a lot to do as well with just generally showing other people, as part of your purpose, how strong you are. And I'm feeling lion energy as well from this. You have had to face a lot of adversity, and I'm hearing now that you're the one who has decided that you're not going to be put in that position where people put things on you and you handle them. That you're basically going to be saying enough is enough. And this situation, although it seems really tricky, Spirit is saying you will know exactly the right moves when it's time. So right now you're kind of lurking through the darkness of the situation, and it's like instinctually you will be able to move at the right time, and that will allow you to release from this bondage that's happening to you. The next card we got is the raccoon, the Page of Wands. Well, look at that. If ever there was a resourceful animal, it is the raccoon. This creature, this beautiful creature, can find solutions where no one else can find them to be had. They are sneaky and resourceful, but they never mean any ill intention. And so this is speaking to you again. It's not that you're being you're not being sneaky in like a malicious way. You're not being sneaky in like a thievery way or whatever that some people may project onto raccoon energy and raccoons. It's that you are that's it. You are cleverly finding a solution to a problem that allows you to be free. And you need to be free because that's the only way that you will have enough energy to show people how strong you are as I'm hearing, public figure. So I guess what Spirit wants me to say as advice from this is you're doing the right thing. They basically are just saying you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing, and keep doing what you're doing in the face of this adversity. And I heard I think it's L'Oreal, like the old L'Oreal commercial, because you're worth it. So that was the end of that. I should get sponsored.
I know. Oh my goodness. I'm checking in the feed, Steph. If you have anything you want to say back, I'm looking. But I wanted to say, guys, Stephanie is a beautiful soul. We know her. Yes, she said, yes, this all resonates. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts. She's an amazing energy healer as well. Oh my goodness. Yes.
And she is a beautiful, beautiful person inside and out.
She is. Thank you, Stephanie, for being with us, honey. And I want to go back in. I noticed, welcome to Meredith on Facebook. And wow, we have a lot. Do you have to leave within an hour? I wanted to check with you. I meant to ask you that up front.
Me?
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes. Again, it's this weird spaciness happening.
I'm not. Not too many, trust me.
I will have to go.
Okay. That's what I wanted to check with you, because I wanted you to know, and I want everyone to know in the feeds, we are so happy to see you all. You have so many people that showed up for this live. Please know that Hajnal, she's a regular. So, and you can also check her out at her Winds of, or do you have a group that is that what you shared on Clubhouse yesterday?
I do. I have the Winds of Change. It's just called Winds of Change Healing. on
Okay.
Clubhouse.
Winds of
that I-
change.
yes, and then if you, I guess I should really tell everyone this from now on. If you're
Mhm.
interested in the readings that I do, the intuitive tarot, I do collective readings on YouTube that I release bi-weekly.
Yes.
So if you're interested in that, and I also go live once a week through that as well.
On your Facebook page, you're the Winds of Change, right? I think.
Yeah. Yes.
I am so glad you're sharing all this info. Because you have so many, but that link tree, that one that I just put in Clubhouse, that will show you everything because
Right.
it goes on a lot of things. So thank you so much for sharing that. Let me go back into Clubhouse and say, Kate. Hi, Kate. Are you there?
Yeah, hi, Lisa.
Yay. Hi, honey. Do we have your permission to record you?
Yes.
Thank you. And your snorts too, because we snort, her and
I
I.
know, right? Well, it's my buzzing today. In the meditation,
Mhm.
it was so beautiful. I could feel the soft bristles of the bumblebees in the meditations. It was
goodness.
so sweet.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
soft and gentle, and then smelled jasmine
Mm,
and nasturtiums. I remembered as a kid loving to like suck the sweet nectar out of the nasturtiums that grew around our property. So
Oh
what a
my
lovely meditation. Thank
goodness.
you.
Oh,
Thank you
you're
for
so
sharing that.
welcome. You're so
Yes.
welcome, Kate. And that's interesting that you said that because not only was this meditation supposed to be for you to also connect with bee energy, but it was in a way connecting with your identity as your inner child as well. And that's why I think it's interesting, Lisa, that you had mentioned the tummy tuck situation
Mhm.
with the solar plexus, because that's really what it is. It's you bringing back to center who you always have been as a child into now, and tasting the sweetness of that because you've released everything that's been kind of pushing you down. And also interesting, Kate, that you had mentioned all the edible plants, because that's a beautiful way to remember to taste the sweetness of life.
Yeah.
Did you have a specific question, or would you like general guidance today?
I think general guidance, please.
Okay, wonderful. So I actually, when you first came on, all I heard immediately was the high priestess. I don't even have that card out right here, besides what I was going to do for the general collective reading. And I will pull, they want me to pull from the White Light Oracle, but they want me to talk about you as the high priestess here. Which is, oh my goodness. So they're saying that your intuitive capabilities are absolutely off the charts. That you have a very special capability of showing people what they need to hear at just the right time that makes them feel okay. So a lot of empathic, nurturing capabilities. I think that there's a slight disconnect between how you. It's almost as if there's a part of you that wants to freely give these messages out and show people this information based on your intuition. And then there's a part of you that's very reserved and holds back at certain times. And spirit is basically asking you, why do you do that? but they're saying that is such a beautiful gift that not everyone can do that. And I think It's not that I'm actually asking you that. It's more about them saying that you should believe in yourself and the fact that you are doing that for people. You actually receive that from people when you help them. They will tell you, but for some reason you just don't quite take that energy in. And so what they say is, from now on, if you can do it, if you can fight that first response, to soak it all in like a sponge when someone tells you that. Because when you do that, when you soak in their feedback of your gifts, your beautiful gifts and talents, then you'll be able to squeeze that and give it to so many more people and yourself with little effort at all. It will take you to a new level in your life of ease, is what they're saying. Okay. And then they just want me to pull one card from the White Light Oracle. Yeah. You got the Seraph of 963 hertz. That is very much about purity and listening to the frequency of your pure thoughts. They want me to say here that it can actually help you to feel more aligned with this natural talent, to visualize yourself in a room of nothing but white light. Whenever you feel that there is a resistance between that being you and that being something outside of you. So so that's the message. When you release resistance and know you are literally this being of light, this angelic energy coming through you to help these people, it will also soothe the friction within you. So, yes, one more time. If you feel this resistance, which I'm feeling it literally in my head right now, you're like, it's a little scary. Put yourself in that room, in that white light, and allow yourself to feel the connection between you and the divine in that moment. Will ease that feeling and allow you to just be free in that, surrendering to that as you and as the divine at the same time, because you are full of angelic energy. Okay, that was your message.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. That fit on all of those levels, resistance included.
I'm glad that resonated with you.
Yeah, and that, thank you so very much.
You're so welcome.
And Kate, you know, I sent you that email earlier this week, and it's like, I told you, love, love, love your energy, honey. Whenever you're ready.
So
yes, whenever you're ready, we'd love to have you on here, honey. Thank you, Kate. Let me just say, thank you. I saw, I think it was Matthew and Marona just joined us. Welcome, you guys. I need to set the room. If you're just joining us in Clubhouse, my name's Lisa Huber with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network. You're listening to the very lovely and extremely talented Hajnal Anyacska. And within the comments in Clubhouse, I did put her contact information there. Highly recommend checking her out. And also, we're rotating between Facebook and Clubhouse. But I wanted to say, please note for replay watchers, podcast listeners, and those of you still in the room, If you don't receive a reading, I highly recommend going back and checking the messages, the collective message from the bee and the dandelion in the beginning, and also the beautiful shamanic journey meditation. Absolutely beautiful. So, and like I said, Hajnal is a regular here, so we hope you'll see you guys back again. Up next, I have KJ on Facebook. She said, "Would absolutely love a reading, please."
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here, KJ. Interesting. I was going to ask if you had a question, but I think they already want me to give you information here. I got a lot of energy from you, and I got the song I'm Walking on Sunshine. So if you are not feeling that yet, you're about to be. It's interesting because I got the B thing. Yes, KJ, if you were on here at the beginning of the reading, when we did the B meditation, I would very much do that. They want me to actually find the Wheel of Fortune B card in the other deck I have. So I'm going to pull that out. So it's very important. Just funny because I have another collective card here in front of me pulled already. That is the Wheel of Fortune, but this is the one from the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck that I have to find. And it's right there. How beautiful. So, yeah. So the reason why I wanted to show you is because if you look very closely, the B is the Wheel of Fortune, and it has to do with luck. You are about to receive a very lucky event, but it's not based on. A lot of people think that luck is something random. You have literally, I'm hearing, danced your way right into this scenario. You will dance your way right into the scenario, and you will be walking on sunshine. I'm hearing in the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you haven't already started to have an inkling about this, it is going to make you very, very happy. And it's weird because I literally seeing the frame of a house being built. Interesting. So this either has to do with a major foundation being set, and this lucky event has to do with that, or it could very much, quite literally, they won't let me differentiate, that you are actually going to be receiving some sort of assistance in building a house. Because I see that frame being clearly built, but sometimes they don't let me know whether it's literal or metaphorical. So that was your message. Interesting.
I love that song too. Walking on sunshine.
Oh.
I don't see anything, but it takes that replay takes a little bit. What am I saying? The feed takes a while to to catch up. But if you wanted to leave feedback, I know Hajnal goes back. She always checks stuff. So
Yes.
let me just check here. Okay. While we're waiting for that, let me go in the clubhouse and see if Sarah, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Welcome back, honey. Do we have your permission to record you on this broadcast? Thank you, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Hi.
Did you have a specific question, or would you just like some general guidance today?
General, please.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. They want me to use the Messenger Oracle.
Wowee. That just flew out.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be very much careful about what I say here. So you got quite a lot of cards. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of go in a little bit of a flow. First of all, Spirit wants me to know, they already let me know. They want me to tell you that you are safe and supported, especially in this container for whatever information is going to come out. They also wanted me to say that your guides are always with you and that you are 100% protected through the situation. You got a couple double numbers. Number 22, let go of the old. Now, 22 is a major number for change. It is also about showing your true colors, and it's also about you realizing your worth, all wrapped into this one card, letting go of the old. There's a lot of grief in the energy, and I think it's mainly coming from a place of knowing that it's time to move on and really allow yourself to be at peace. You can allow yourself to be at peace. Also, I'm hearing that if you haven't already met your spirit animal, I am hearing and feeling, I mean, it is up for you and your own experience, but I'm feeling bear energy really strong. There's a lot of protective energy over your heart. And bears is wanting me to tell you that if you can just come in, just come in to yourself and just give yourself that time and that space to connect with bear energy, then you can actually channel the energy that you have tried to use to nurture this situation to actually nurture yourself at this time. And Bear will help you. But they're saying it's very important for you to only listen to answers that feel right to you at this time, because there's some outside influences. They don't know the situation like you do. Okay. Your next card was to have courage. And this very much speaks to having the ability to own who you are and your identity when it comes to facing situations that are challenging. And I would also recommend that you do that meditation, although I feel like you probably did. Maybe go back and do that meditation for the bee, because they want you to think about this as this is happening. Realize that you are supported at all times. At all times, even when you don't feel it, you are supported at all times. And that meditation may help you feel that you are connected, okay? Know your fears. Know what scares you. Sometimes it takes looking them in the face to realize that they are just an image and not real. So you can have the courage to let go. And The last card is number 44, which is really powerful. It is angel number 44, which again, they want me to reiterate for you, my dear, that your angels and your guides are always with you. And if you can surrender to the ease of allowing them to support you, as well as the bear energy, then you will know that strength and you will feel that within you to handle this situation. You are divinely supported and protected. And that is your message.
Thank you so much for that.
You're so welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us, Sarah. And I know you said you had a collective card that just popped out or is sitting there. So I know, yeah, I wanted to give you enough time because I'm excited to see what that is, or whatever you'd like to do next. You just let me know.
Okay. I'm actually hearing that I should take one more person.
Okay.
So if whoever you choose will be that person, I'm sure. They're saying there's one more that needs to come through. So I'm going to do that and then do the collective.
Okay. I know I was starring people in the feed as they were coming in asking for a question. So the next person I had up was Mary Lou, and she says, I would love a reading if possible.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
I would love to give you a reading. What? Okay. So they wanted me to choose the the success card from the Tea Leaf Oracle. And now that I'm looking at it, there's this game, I can't remember what it's called, but these little metal, I think it's called like jacks or something, these little metal pieces that you would pick up and throw. And that was some sort of game.
I think it was Jack's, right?
Is it Jack? That's so weird. I haven't thought of
I'm seeing it. I know what you mean. Yeah.
They're saying it's all about the strategy. The strategy is the key to the success that you're wanting. It's all about the strategy. It'll be a lot easier for you. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. I only pull these out for certain occasions because they can get pretty crazy. Frying pan trouble accusations. Dolphin. Okay. That's where I was like, hold on. Okay. So here's the thing. There's a strategy. You said sounds like Jack's. Thank you for that. It must be. So there's a strategy for you that will lead to success. They're saying someone may be interfering with your ability to receive that. But they want you to know that as long as you have a strategy in place, because they don't want it to come from a place of fear or anything like that. They're saying as long as you have a good, solid strategy in place, you're going to receive the success. And it's because you put in the hard work. Whether or not this person I'm hearing did or not doesn't matter. The solidity of your plan is what allows you to continue to receive this. Nothing can interfere with that. And I just hear take the high road. Take the high road when it comes to the situation. Whether or not you know this person or this energy that's interfering, taking the high road is always the safe bet, because people's actions reveal themselves eventually. And it's not your responsibility to have to do that. but they're saying that you are, like I said, you're receiving financial gain from all that you have put in, regardless of this interference. And you may have actually been kind of feeling that this could potentially be happening. It's kind of like a confirmation and it's okay, don't worry about it, just focus on you, all in the same go. So that is what they wanted you to know in that. And they want me to just pick an animal over here real quick for you to handle this. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they're saying your totem animal. If you look up your date of birth, you can actually find your totem animal, and this animal represents when you were born. They're saying this animal helps you understand how you should handle the situation from your own energy and not from a place of lashing out or from a place of fear. It allows you to stand in your own energy no matter what's happening around you. And that's what they're saying. That will help you at this time.
Mary Lou she left a comment. You're right. The high road is the best strategy. That could be the block I feel with processed it, she said.
I'm glad that resonated with you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mary Lou. And I also wanted to welcome in, I realize we're getting ready to close the show, but we greatly appreciate you showing up no matter what time you show up. I wanted to say, Meredith, you're absolutely right. She said, maybe we were right on time for spirit when you guys pop in, if it's in the middle, towards the end. That was a beautiful, beautiful message. It's so true. And I'm also, if you're on Clubhouse, whatever platform you're on, this replay will be uploaded to the Divine I Am YouTube channel. So you can catch that there as well. And also it will be in Clubhouse. And I know you said you had a collective message I'm excited to hear about.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for being here. No matter what time you pop in, it's always the right time in divine timing. It helps take the pressure off. So the collective message is really powerful because it was 3 major arcana cards that came out in succession of each other. The High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Moon. When we have these 3 cards together for the collective reading, which I have chills, it is a message for everyone to tune in to your own specific connection to spirit, especially in the next 3 days. There are major turning points in your lives happening, whether this is blockages within yourself, blockages in your connections to others, blockages in your success and abundance, or blockages within any other situation. I'm also hearing illness. There's major turning points happening. If you allow yourself to tune into your own spiritual interpretation of your connection, okay? Not anyone else's projection of that, your own connection. You are going to be receiving divine blessings and inspiration and realizations in the next 3 days. It is like, whoa, mama. So anyone listening to this who's in blockage, basically what I'm saying is give yourself space to tune in. Give yourself the space and energy to tune in, because if your intuition tells you to walk down the street to your local grocery store because you are suddenly craving some random item, and and you're like, I don't really know why. That is you tuning in, and that is what will lead to this. The Wheel of Fortune does not dictate or choose when and how things happen. It just happens. So it's up to us to be open and receptive to that energy. And the moon is basically, it's funny because I did a little live on my other social media yesterday. Said that this weekend was going to be a grand reveal when it comes to conflict resolution and problems being solved, as well as truths being revealed in situations that you have been needing for quite some time. This is saying it's basically in alignment with that. And when we have the two dolphins here, this is ultimately, because I'm hearing the Wheel of Fortune can be any energy. It could be lucky. It could be a major turn of events that is potentially painful as well. And it leads to union. That's what they want me to say to you. No matter how this plays out, it leads to union with the self and your connection to your own spiritual path. So all deceptions get revealed sometimes, as well as beautiful blessings and gifts. Okay, so that was the major message for you all. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I hope you will tune in, watch that replay, because that was a beautiful collective message and very specific. And that was, I mean, wow.
They do that sometimes.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And again, if you're just tuning in, my name's Lisa Huber with the Divine I Am Broadcast Network, and you've been listening to the very talented Hajnal Anyacska, and you can catch the replay. I've said it in Clubhouse. I'm going to upload. You'll be able to see her and hear her on our YouTube channel and on Facebook. So highly recommend checking out and connecting with her for a one-on-one. All of her business information is there. And before we close the show, is there anything that you wanted to say, Hajnal? Any words of wisdom besides what you just laid out for us just now?
Thank you. Is that not no, I'm just kidding. No, I have to do it. It's the Taurus jokey thing. I have to do it. I just wanted to say again, if you didn't hear what I said at the beginning of the live, number one message, no matter what's going on, no matter what happens, be kind to yourself.
Yes.
Be kind to others.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hajnal. You know how much I love you. Thank you, everyone that's stayed with us, that's just joining, replay watchers, podcast listeners. Thank you so very much. We greatly appreciate you joining in. We're honored that you spent your time with us. We hope we'll see you back again. And thank you, Hajnal. I'm going to close out the show with a little bit of music, and we hope we all see you back again. Take care, everyone. So much love to you all. Thank you, Hajnal. Love you.
Thank you.